up, you motherfucker! Stop banking and move up, you motherfucker! Stop banking and move up, you motherfucker!
Well, this is gonna get wild, buckle up. So a couple of months ago, Kiwi Tapes posted this video on the world's angriest Splatoon player, and they have to be the most toxic gamer I've ever seen. And I want everyone to keep in mind that Splatoon is rated E10+. This is an E10+ game, and there is a grown man crying over this game. Now, I understand that Splatoon can get very competitive, but keep in mind, the competitiveness of this grown adult towards children, he's literally screaming at children in the clips you're gonna see, is unhinged. Like, you would think he's in a Call of Duty lobby. And from what I understand, these are just normal matches. He's not even in, like, the Splatoon ranked league or anything. Just normal matches make this guy cry. Please subscribe.
Putz is very fond of blaming his teammates for all of their losses. Now, I don't know much about Splatoon, so I consulted the subreddits to see if Putz was actually a good player, and the general consensus is that he is terrible, making it even more ironic that his reactions are this intense. Putz will get so angry at his teammates that he will intentionally sabotage matches, going AFK until they eventually lose. The very same thing that he rages out over and accuses them of. It is always either his teammates' fault or the game's fault.
If you have ever played any form of online game, then you know this feeling more than anybody, that the worst player is always the one who talks the most. And I'm not the biggest Splatoon gamer, I don't own any of the games currently, but I have played it before, and I have seen other people play it. And from all the footage that I'm seeing, he is the problem. I don't understand why he's getting mad at his teammates for doing the exact same thing that he's doing every single match. And to go AFK just because you're losing, that's not going to help you win. That's just going to make you lose more matches. I got curious and I had to look up what his age was. Apparently he's 40 according to Google. I'm not able to fact check that. But I found this Reddit post that said that he bullied a 10-year-old girl over a Splatoon match going wrong and didn't apologize, which is actually pathetic. For someone to be in their 40s yelling at a 10-year-old over Splatoon, of all games. That's like getting mad at an 8-year-old because he passed you up in Mario Kart.
No! No! Ah! Now my fucking soda spilled! Coda, please. God damn it. I'm having a really bad fucking day. I don't want to pander to your fucking low signals. God damn it! I got fucking low signal!
Just keep in mind that when editing this video, his audio is at 20%. I had to lower it to 20%. If it was at 100, your eardrums would literally have exploded. But apparently this is his reaction to just losing a normal match. I don't even think he lost the match. I think he just got killed once and then went no signal because he won't stop breaking his setup every time it happens. This is a common theme throughout his streams. He rages whenever something doesn't go his way in Splatoon and just breaks his whole setup, thinking it will fix something. Then he has to take extra time to go AFK to fix the setup and then gets killed when he goes right back to the game to break it again. Like, it's a never-ending cycle of him just raging at the game.
And when he began to receive donations, people would even start to demand a no signal for money. Putz would deny them until he lost and did it on his own organically, being so lightning quick that one time he even smashed a fly. You would think that screaming at his teammates and slamming on his desk would be enough to sate Putz's rage. But for Putz 12, enough is never enough. And after losing a match, blaming it all on his teammates, he will block every single one of them on his Nintendo. Putz might have accidentally been the first person to discover that Nintendo actually had a limit on how many people you could block, with him hitting the limit of 100 every couple months. He will proceed to then unban everybody just so that he can ban more people.
This is actually the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. Number one, how do you rage so hard that you end up hitting a fly out the sky? Number two, you can block people on Nintendo and there's a 100-person limit. Why would anyone have to block anyone on Nintendo? I didn't even know that you could. Keep in mind, these are all children that he's blocking more than likely. So he's blocking children and then has to unblock them all later just to block more children because he's upset that kids aren't good at video games. Dude, they are 10 years old, more than likely. And if these are adults, you're still in the wrong here, because why are you raging at this E10+ video game so hard? It is not hard to get skill in any game you play, I promise you. How does this man wake up, decide to get in a non-competitive match of Splatoon, and then just rage at all of his teammates so badly that he has to end up blocking them, and then unblock them later just to block them again when they fail him? There is no person on Earth that takes a game this seriously. But it gets even sadder. You're about to see this man call customer service just because he's losing matches, and he wants to increase the block limit because he is so bad at the game, he can't block his teammates enough that he has to block every bad teammate until he gets into the esports of Splatoon.
My name is Sean.
Hey, Sean. Let me get the notes pulled up here. What can I help you with today?
Well, I was on hold for 46 minutes to get a hold of you, so that was amazing.
Yeah, we are extremely busy right now. I apologize for that. So what can I help you with?
So I am pretty livid over everything about Nintendo at the moment, so yeah, to get started, your online system, the pay for online is complete trash.
Yeah.
Like, complete trash. I'm a Splatoon 2 streamer, and actually a pretty popular one at that.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that we've had no benefit of actual online services of any kind is absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that I can't block them, ban them, or anything to get rid of them is completely asinine fucking retarded. Pardon my language, but this is getting out of fucking hand.
Imagine being so entitled that you call customer service to say, hey, I'm a streamer, I demand benefits to block more people because they're all cheating. All those 10-year-olds are cheating on a console that you can't even hack. I also couldn't help but notice he has Fortnite on the Switch, and Fortnite on the Switch, if you don't know, lags you like crazy, or at least the recent seasons do. Back in like season 5 and 6, it didn't used to do that. But I wonder if he calls Epic Games every time he loses and he's like, hey, I just got clapped in a 1v1, this kid is cranking 90s on me and I don't know how to build. Can you please ban him? Because, yeah, I have like 12k on Twitch.
And I'm so sick and tired of calling in.
I'm going to have to ask you to stop swearing.
You're going to have to ask me to stop swearing? I'm going to have to ask you to please get this, everything working correctly. Because this is just crazy about the harassment I'm having to deal with every time.
I just want to make this clear, he's not getting harassed. Splatoon has no voice chat. He's claiming he's getting harassed in a game that you can't even talk to him in. Now, Fortnite, that has a voice chat. Splatoon does not, because you're playing with kids. Also, the reason that the service rep is asking him to not swear is because it's against Nintendo policy to have people swearing on the line. Like, that's generally his job. He cannot swear.
And if you can't handle me swearing because I'm getting constantly harassed, then that's a goddamn problem. Now, I am absolutely sick of being harassed online. I'm sick of having no benefits for paying online services from either expanding my block lists, friend lists.
I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. You don't need to expand your friends list. You have no friends. I don't know a single person on the goddamn planet who's like, oh, I want to be friends with this guy, the guy who yells at kids because he can't win at video games. Also, I'm sure there's no game service provider that's gonna give you an extended block list or friends list just for paying because those are needed features for every single game. Also, in order for you to be getting harassed, they need to be going to your Discord or your Twitch, and that's a problem that you should have your mods handle, because, well, they're not harassing you on Nintendo. I'm pretty sure there isn't a possible way anyone on Nintendo's system could harass you. Like, it generally have to be impossible. If I had Doctor Strange right next to me to appear into 1000 multiverses, you would not find one where kids are harassing you through Nintendo Online.
I swear, I am going to have to end the call. Sir, I am trying to help you, but we all have these rules. Anyone would have to tell you the same thing. I would have to end the call if you continue to swear like this.
Ugh. Like, I'm trying not to swear right now, but it's just so bad. And then on top it off, horrible, just team comps, the pairing systems, the point systems, and then to top it off, I'm getting harassed with players online that have to come into my lobbies and intentionally lobby snipe me just to throw games. In Japan, they don't have any of this crap.
Believe me, I understand your frustration with all this, and I will be making your comments available to other departments to review. I apologize you've been having such a disappointing time. I hope that in the
Give me my fucking money!
can help.
Sorry about that.
Pardon?
Sorry about that. Somebody subbed to me. It's my sub notification.
I could hear this man seething at the teeth in his background through his mic. Oh my god, he is enraged that people are harassing him and lobby sniping him, intentionally losing. That's his excuse. Oh, I am so big on Splatoon that these 10-year-olds, yeah, they're lobby sniping me. They're losing on purpose because I'm just that good. They have to drag me down. I'm bronze 1, didn't you know? Also, it's sad that you raged that much that you had to make it your sub donation. This poor Nintendo service rep is probably getting paid like $10 an hour to listen to this guy complain. He does not deserve that. I feel bad for any teammates he'll have in the future playing any online game ever. I bet if he plays Overwatch, he's gonna complain that he doesn't have a 24/7 mercy pocket on deck. I wonder what else he does when he loses games. Like, does he call Mojang every time he gets blown up by a creeper? I recommend watching the full Kiwi Tapes video, as that's all I really have to say on this. He goes into like the whole lore of this dude, but this is just sad. Like, generally sad that you're yelling at 10-year-olds because you're bad at Splatoon. But anyway, don't forget to leave a like as it really helps out the video, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and comment down below what you thought about this. I'll see you in the next one. Later.